Welcome to what is probably the finale of Wolf Among Us. Look at our little dog.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Just some.
He didn't make it easy.
T-pose to assert your dominance. Yes, more T-poses in this
Doesn't
game.
matter. He's here. We
We had some glitches earlier if you didn't
Talk
see it.
about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
He looks
I'm
like
just
shit.
Glad
Really
you
does.
made it back in one piece.
He hasn't fucking slept. He's been beat up
About
like
time
3
you
days
showed
in a
up.
row.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
That sounded like Big B,
Where the
but I don't
fuck
think it
do
was
you
supposed
get
to be
off?
Big B.
You think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if
I
we
love
do
how
this
this
as soon
is
as
just
possible.
like everyone in Fabletown. It's just the
The
important
Crooked Man
people.
is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no...
Oh,
That
God,
doesn't
shut the
change
fuck up.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie
lips
made
are
that
so red.
perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You're charged with
Thanks,
the murder
Satchel.
of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Should have said kidnapping of Crane.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
Is that where
And
Faith's
I
body
will
went?
rob
Down
you
the
of
tunnel?
that right.
No, we never
fuck?
found
To let
Faith's
him
body.
talk.
Justice.
When
If
you
we're
use the
ever
mirror,
going
you
to
didn't
pull
see a
ourselves
corpse.
together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
was
No
by
more
the curse.
snap judgments, no more
That
secrets.
was 'cause of the witching
We are
well.
going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's the right thing to do.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You were attacked.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point.
God
I can
damn
appreciate
it.
that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives
I
like
think it's not
that?
going well yet. Yeah.
Sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did
Yeah.
to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get...
Well, I'm convinced I'm on his side.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by
And
now.
Cap Dev.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I have very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane
God
and the
damn it,
Shut
Snow,
up.
shut up.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all
Wow.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be.
Why would Bluebeard
His
be afraid?
contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Huh. We won.
Did I win the trial? Is that what I did? That wasn't very hard.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh no.
Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
That was Ichabod's.
He's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when
Yeah,
that
so what the fuck?
happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never
Crane's
happened.
probably in
Georgie
Paris.
killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you?
Oh my
Who
god.
filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny?
Stupid. I love it.
Me?
Love
Who
how
will
he says
pay your
stupid.
rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Oh, fuck
Who will be
you.
the-
Bigby, Miss White.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath? Little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
That's right.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough.
Robble.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous. Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Yeah.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
This is gonna be a big decision or
Just
a time
do
decision.
what you
I
think
want
is
it to be a
right.
big decision.
How do you punish him?
Yes,
Oh God.
do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this one.
Oh God.
Yeah, Naomi? Yep. Throw him in now.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Bye.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes.
Wow.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Yeah, no, I was actually kind of going back and forth between throwing him down the well and imprisoning him. And I was actually being like, maybe we'll just imprison him to not get rid of even more fables because there's so few of them now. And then he attacked me. I'm like, well, bye-bye, La. This is fine. Did you sleep, Bigby?
Holy fuck, dude.
Hey, Sheriff.
Who's
You need
that?
to come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
It's gonna come back to you in
This
sequel, I'm
fucking
sure.
line.
That the Black Princess?
Hmm.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Thanks, no.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Must suck not having an assistant.
We'll talk later, okay?
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Yeah. Oink, oink. Yeah, she no longer wants the wolf peen. The big knot. The yellow brick roadhouse. That's pretty good. The Webb and Muffet Market.
I'm going. Jesus.
Ah, poor
We
Toad.
only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. I forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me
Who
boy
left
away,
the
huh?
head?
You promised me I'll get another
injured.
chance.
There's blood on
but
him,
Miss
right?
White said I had to go up to
left
the
the
damn
head?
farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Told you, it's probably one of the
Wait,
prostitutes.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Yeah, Clem?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Is it his
Dad
Weevil?
says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah,
Not going to the
I
farm. He's going
couldn't
to be
take
shot.
them all with
Okay.
me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. It actually is true. It's actually a really nice place to live. It's just that, like, you can't leave.
Don't worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
It's a golden cage,
You
yeah.
wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Yeah, and I think the reason so many fables
Bye,
really
Mr.
don't
Wolf.
like it is, you know, because they escaped
Hey, Bigby,
to go to a prison.
where's your friend,
Yeah.
Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Fuck you, Toad. You fucking slumlord. You deserve this.
Saying goodbye?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Watch, her head still falls off.
Honestly, yeah, I'd be terrified to remove that
came
ribbon. I
here
probably
because
would never take it
I
off.
have to tell you something.
How do you take it off when you shower? Like, won't it like accidentally fall off?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to
Thanks for the
understand.
subwinds to run.
You've
That's
seen
not
how
true.
they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You sold
You
out your
were
friends.
just trying to protect them.
You sold out your friends.
Yeah.
She's nice.
Georgie
just
promised
sad.
he'd smooth things over with the
Unlike
crooked man.
Vivian.
But then,
Fuck.
oh god.
No, you fucked up.
Yeah,
I
she
don't know
did.
what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
She's nice, but she's dumb.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, So Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
You
It
fucking...
was true enough.
That's not... No!
You think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Oh my fucking god.
I knew it was Nerissa.
At your doorstep.
Knew it.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Oh my fucking god.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten.
Yeah, she couldn't talk, I guess, huh?
Nope. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer,
To the well.
we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch
This is one of the prostitutes that was actually very helpful in helping us solve the case, but even though she couldn't actually talk.
Yeah, this is the very end of the game. It's been like a giant murder mystery, Winston. I recommend you either watch it or play it.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just...
Test your services, then to the well.
Things are always different. Look,
Fucking hell.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So
Yeah.
from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew...
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I'm not sure, Winston.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Flashback to Faith.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Yeah, but you could never find her body, and I told you it was because of the curse, not the well.
Nerissa is Faith. But then whose head did she put there?
Maybe Nerissa's. Original Nerissa.
It was a glamoured head?
Yeah.
Her own head? Nerissa's head.
Probably original Nerissa's head. Wow. Dude.
Yeah. Most people did the trial, most people, yeah.
Oh, look. It's like the first time I'm in the minimum.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Fuck, guys, there you go. Dude. Oops, special stats.
You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. Yeah. You promised her you wouldn't tell Beast. Pressure detective skills. Yeah, Bluebird ended up not really being part of the story, yeah? That was going to be a big deal, and he wasn't.
I think he was just, like, the game wanted you to think he was a big deal because, like, when you read his card, like, you read that he was a serial killer and, like, this huge criminal. Everyone fucking hates him.
Hey, you slapped Crane.
Yeah.
Crooked Man is dead. Faith is dead, I think.
Verhana.
Georgie's dead. Offered her a job. You drank with Granite Lily's funeral. Holly, okay. Jack made a deal with him. Snow, you learned the trip trap. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. Okay. And Vivian is dead.
Season 2 isn't out yet, but we will definitely play it. Bluebeard should play a bigger part.
Rumors that it's Faith and Narissa was actually the one that died. Genocide run next. Kill everyone.
Yeah, if I ever come back to this game, I'm just gonna be a giant fucking asshole, Big B.
So I'm kind of curious. Will the sequel still be a prequel to the comics?
God of War.
Probably. It has to be. Does it have to be?
Probably because
Life is a Wolf 2. I can't wait for the wolf to be assaulted by Trump's America. This is a good game to play, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that we're actually finishing games more often now.
Yeah.
Now that it's you and I.
Calling for theft. Look at that. Theft.
And there's like the Weasley's father for assault.
The Weasley's father was really thin.
No, he was a little overweight.
No, he wasn't.
Is it better than Walking Dead in Season 1? Yeah. Winthrun, I seriously think that you should either go back and play this or go back and watch our playthrough, man. It's good. This was way better than it had any business being. Thanks to the $2, but yeah. Yeah. Man.
I'm gonna miss this game.
Yeah. Are you happy that there's finally a sequel, like 7 years later?
Yes.
Obra Dinn. Now that's a game.
It's just a game. There's nothing about the game. It's just a game.
Get out of here. Pick up a graphic novel today. You see, I wonder how they can actually do the graphic novel if characters have died in this. You know?
Oh, because they were just like side characters.
Yeah, maybe. Watching Naomi's slow button mash was painful.
Guys are so mean to me. So when's Naomi gonna play Bloodborne? I actually have Bloodborne, tried to play it, still can't get past like the first town.
You fucking clod.
I'm so fucking bad at it.
So yeah, that was pretty good. Damn, dude.
Wait, so...
And, dude, Marie wasn't even here all night.
I know, I felt so bad.
Oh, no. You read the comics now, eh? Who do we miss? There's 2 and 3, and there's 2 and 4.
Yeah, like we missed 1 and 1, and then 2 and 2, and then 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and 1 and 5. I don't know who we missed, though.
Stream the comics. Don't just go through them again, goddamn.
I'm not. I'm going through the new ones. We unlocked a whole bunch of them.
Oh, okay. The game's over now, so you might as well just tell us all the spoilers, guys. Go ahead. What did we miss? Something happens to Toad in the comics, apparently. I've already seen the maze, however, in Drunk Men. I've seen it.
Also, they never exactly explained what the Exodius was. I'm minorly irritated about it.
Yeah. I think it's something from,
Probably in the comics, to be fair.
Wait, we missed Red.
Fuck.
I guess Little Red Riding Hood? Little Red Riding Hood?
His father, the North Wind. How?
Yeah. The homelands were conquered by a creature. Oh, Little Red's a Snow White's sister, apparently. Anyway, this is a really fun game. In the comics, Toad's already dead. What? Why?
Because he's a slumlord.
Big Bad Wolf is based off of Fafnir? Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, that's why he can change.
Why? Made him into a werewolf, actually. Okay. Toad was made for the game, and by the time of the comics, he's already dead. I see. That sucks. It's locked.
I really wish they would tell us at least who we missed.
Nope, gotta go back and see it. Anyway, this was a really fun game. I'm happy we played it. Whenever the sequel comes out, which we don't know when it is yet, but it's supposed to be this year at some point, we're gonna play it, aren't we?
Yes.
We're gonna play it, aren't we? Hey. Don't just touch my mic.
I'm sorry.
What's the next game we're gonna start on the channel?
Probably Mass Effect.
Probably Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Mass Effect. Mass Effect 3. That could be it. Yeah. I don't think you have anything else.
No, that's it.
Yeah, Mass Effect. Okay. Ni no Kuni?
We have many other things to do. We need to finish Mass Effect first, and then we will think about starting a new big series. We have to finish Mass Effect first.
Bioshock.
God damn it.
Yeah, Tormar's already beat Mass Effect 3 waiting for us to start it. I'm sorry, Tormar. Sonic Mania. Obra Dinn. Dishonored. You like Dishonored, didn't you?
I've never finished it.
Was there actually an announcement of Mass Effect 5?
Oh god, didn't even hear about it. What, with the failure of Mass Effect Andromeda?
Oh god, Andromeda 2. Was it actually announced? Is it a sequel to Andromeda? I don't think so.
Mass Effect Black.
It kind of sucks because Andromeda ended on a cliffhanger and it's not getting resolved, I guess. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're going to bed. Thanks very much for all your support. Thanks for all the subs and donations we've been given today. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time on Game Boomers Live. Good night.
Good night.